exhale, knees into the chest again. Let's do another nice squeeze in. And then release your feet back to the mat, knees bent. And we'll extend our legs out onto the floor. Arms down by the sides. We're going to come through some leg lifts, abdominal work. So if your low back disapproves of this practice, you can bend your knees. Inhale, let's point our toes, raise the legs to 90 degrees. Take a full extension through the heels and spread your legs wide. I'm just going to stay here for a bit. You can support the legs by having the elbows on the floor and letting your outer thighs rest on your hands. You can bring your hands to the inner thighs to support the legs, or you can just keep your arms down by your sides. Inhale the legs back together. Full extension through the heels. Exhale, lower your legs to the floor, or you can keep them just off the floor if you want more work. Inhale, point and raise. Extend through the heels. Exhale, spread wide and breathing here. Inhale back together. Extend through the heels and exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, point and raise. Extend through the heels. Exhale, spread wide. Inhale back together. Extending through the heels. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, point and raise. This time extending through the heels. We're going to lower right back down. Inhale, point and raise. Exhale, extend and lower. Inhale, point and raise. Exhale, extend and lower. And we're going to lower our feet all the way to the mat. Separate your feet a bit. Let your feet flop out to the sides. Roll your palms up to the ceiling. And deepen your breath. And release. And let's go ahead and bend our knees. Bring your feet onto the mat, knees bent. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms down. And we're going to move our heels toward our fingertips. So if you were able to reach your heels, you would come only as close as brushing the heels with your middle finger. And then we're going to turn our heels slightly out, toes slightly in. Take a deep inhale, flatten the outer edges of your shoulder blades onto the mat. Exhaling, press the inner edges of your feet down. And with the next inhale, we're going to press the knees away, rolling the hips and torso off of the mat. You can stay right here if this is what your shoulders are happy with, or if it's okay with your shoulders, we're going to roll our left shoulder underneath us until the palm is facing up. And then we'll do the same with the right shoulder. Make sure there's plenty of space under the back of the neck. And then go ahead and bend your elbows if you'd like. Press the elbows into the mat to bring the breastbone toward the chin. And reach across the room with your knees. And breathing here. Inhaling, straighten your arms. Get your shoulders out from underneath you. Pick your heels up. And one vertebrae at a time, we're going to roll down the spine. Tuck your tail all the way up to the knees. Once your sacrum hits, bring your heels down. Walk your toes a little further away from you. Roll your palms up to the ceiling. Take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, we'll let our right knee fall toward our left ankle, left leg falling out to the left. And inhale back to center. And exhale, left knee toward the right ankle, right leg falling out to the right. And inhale back to center. Right knee toward the left ankle. And inhale back to center. And left knee toward the right ankle. And inhale back to center. Exhale, bring your knees into your chest again. Nice squeeze in. And then we're going to go ahead and spread our knees wide. Reach between your legs and get your shins, your ankles, or the outer edges of your feet, whatever you can reach. This is a good place to use your strap if you don't reach your feet. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet to face the ceiling. And we'll work our knees toward the floor outside of the armpits. Back of the neck is nice and long, soft face. Full inhales, complete exhales. Both feet to the mat, knees bent, and we're going to roll over onto our right side. Press your hands into the floor to bring yourself upright, and we're going to come right to all fours. So if you like having a blanket under your knees, put a blanket under your knees to support the knees, knees directly underneath hip joints, wrists directly underneath shoulder joints. We'll come through a few rounds of cat-cow. With the inhale, we're going to rock the pubic bone back, and let that wave roll up the spine until we're gazing toward the ceiling. And then with the exhale, we'll drop the tail and let that wave roll up the spine until we're gazing toward the navel. Inhale, roll to gaze toward the ceiling. Exhale, arch up, press the armpits toward the thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center, and with the exhale, we're going to step our right foot forward. If you have a right knee issue, keep your knee directly over the ankle. If your right knee is okay, we're going to let it bend past the plane of the ankle as far as it'll go without picking up the heel. And then we'll interlace our fingers onto our right thigh and breathing here. Inhale back to center, rise up, come up onto that left knee, bring both hands down, and we're going to step our right foot all the way back, and then we'll step our left foot back to meet it as best we can. Plank. If this doesn't work for you, just bring your knees down. And then breathing here, press the heels back, lift the front body, navel's lifting, the heart is lifting, the elbows are slightly bent, gaze is 12 inches off the front edge of the mat, and breathe. Full inhale. Bring your knees down. And we're going to roll down onto our belly. Come all the way down. Bring the top of your feet down. Bring your arms straight back, palms up. Press all 10 toenails down. Press your pubic bone down. And with an inhale, we're going to peel our heart off of the mat. Breathing here. Come all the way down. Hands under the shoulders. Turn your toes under. We'll lift up to all fours. Walk the knees forward again until the knees are under the hips. Shoulders over the wrists. Cow cat. Inhale, pubic bone back. Lift your chin. Exhale, tail down. Lift your navel. One more. And inhale back to center. And with the exhale, we'll step the left foot forward. Again, knee over the ankle if need be, or let it bend, and bend as far as it'll go, and then interlace onto the left thigh. Let the hips sink. Inhaling, hands down. Come up onto the right knee. And we'll step the left foot way back. Step both feet way back. Plank. And breathing here. Full inhale. Knees down first. Either roll down, or if you like, if it works for you, you can come down knees, chest, chin. Slide down onto your belly. Press the top of the feet. Arms back again. Either arms straight back, palms up, or if it works, you can interlace your fingers. Keep the top of the feet pressing down, pubic bone down, and inhaling, reach for your heels and breathing here. And gently release, come all the way down, hands down, turn your toes under, lift up to all fours. Walk your knees forward, knees under hips, shoulders over wrists, cow cat. Inhale, roll to gaze toward the ceiling. Exhale, arch up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Turn your toes under, and we're going to come to standing. So however you get there, we're going to walk our feet forward. And we'll come to the front edge of our mat with feet at least hip distance apart. Bend your knees, clasp your wrists, your forearms, or your elbows. Let your arms hang from the shoulders. Make sure the torso is hanging from the hips. And breathe. Keep your knees bent. Inhaling, sweep the arms wide. We'll rise all the way up. Arms overhead. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, rise up. Arms wide, lead with the heart. Soft knees, swan dive. All the way back down. And again, we'll clasp our wrists, our forearms, or our elbows. Make sure the arms are dangling from the shoulders, head is hanging from the neck. Gently draw the navel in, and breathe in here. Bend the knees a little more deeply and inhale the arms wide and rise all the way up. Interlace, palms up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, rise up. And release your arms down. And let's begin to roll our shoulders. Rolling the shoulders gently one direction and the other. And then with an inhale, we're going to roll the shoulders back, up, squeeze around the ears, and then all the way forward.